Hello everyone, welcome to Ocean of Books. Today we are going to start a new series called Book on Excel. In this particular series, we will be seeing some of the key features of Excel, starting from the basic feature, and then in due course of time, we will move towards the advanced features. This series we will be seeing in multiple sessions, and in each session we will cover the key features of Excel. Today being the first session, we will cover the very basic feature in Excel. In the sense, if someone is not having any knowledge about Excel, today's session will help them to start with Excel. Excel is one of the most powerful tool from Microsoft. This Excel is used to create data, store data, and we can analyze those data so that we can take an informed business decision. So that is the main usage of Excel. So if you talk about data, where this data are getting stored in Excel, the data are getting stored in Excel in a place called worksheet. So if you see here, sheet 1, we call this sheet 1 as a worksheet. This particular sheet 1 has two important things. One is column. If you see the top one, the header one, A, B, C, D, we have a lot of headers, right? We call this as column. Suppose if you want to select a column C, we just select this column C. Okay. And then we have the second important thing as row. We see a numerical here, right? One, two, three, four. We call these are rows in a worksheet. Suppose if you want to select a column, sorry, a row 8, we just select this row 8. We'll just give another color. So a place where this row and the column meet is known as a cell. So this particular cell has a value. For example, this is column C. Okay, so we'll just mark it as C, and this is row 8. So this particular value of this cell is C8. Similarly, suppose if they're asking you, okay, can you mark or can you mark H10? Okay, let's go to column H. Okay, and where is 10? Row 10. So this is a place where we have this H10. So this is a place where this column and row meets. So this cell has a name called as H10. Similarly, it has multiple cells. Okay, and a worksheet will has multiple cells, and each cell has a name. For example, this is A1, this is A2, A3, something like that. Similarly, this is B1, B2, B3. So this is the first thing for any layman. If they want to understand what is this worksheet is all about, this is the first thing what you have to understand. We can rename this worksheet. Basically, the name of this worksheet is sheet 1. We can rename this worksheet. You can keep the cursor here and right click it, and there are different options like insert, delete, rename. I'm just renaming it. Let me provide a name called intro. Okay. And also, if you want to add additional worksheets, there is a plus button here. We can just click it, so we can keep adding new worksheets. So let me go to sheet 4. In this sheet 4, we are going to create data by using a method called fill series. Okay. So we will create serial number. First of all, let's create a serial number. There are various ways, and let's see how do we create data using this fill series method. Let's put this starting value as 1. And if you see here, there are a lot of menus here in Excel. Okay, under home we have this icon here. Select fill series. So here we have three important things in series. One is series in, talks about, I mean, there are two radio buttons, row and column. Row is the one where if you want to create a data in row wise, if you can select row. If you want to create a data in column, you can select this column. And type is linear. And we have one more last parameter called data unit. We'll see to it in some time. Let's give the step value as 1, and the stop value as 10. So what it means is we are going to fill in the serial number in columns. The starting value is 1 here, the step value is 1, and the stop value is 10. I'm just clicking OK. So if you see here, it has just created a data of serial numbers starting from 1 to 10. We can do, there's one more way to do this. Let's put the serial number again, and I'm giving the starting number as 1, and I'm selecting a range. Okay, I'm just selecting a range here, and let me go to this series again. Series, columns, step value is 1. I'm not giving any stop value because I'm just selected a range here. Let me click OK. If you see here, It has created a list of serial numbers, right? Starting from 1 to 16, based on the range, whatever you are selected. So this is how you create a serial number. So let's do one more thing. Let's once again go to series. Let's see what is the function of this step value. Here the step value increases by 1. That's the reason we are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose if I want to increase the step value by 2, you see here, it just increases by 2. 1, 3, 5, 7, something like that. So similarly, you can whatever may be the value if you want to give, you can just give. For example, if you want to increase the step value by 10, let me click OK here. See here, 1, 11, 21, 31, 41 till the range what I have selected. Post that once again the number repeats. So that's how uh, we use this function to create the serial numbers. Now let's see how to create data for date. Okay, let me put date over here. So similarly, we have to go to the series, click series here, select columns, and now we have to first we had selected this type as linear for these numbers. Now let's select the type as date. And once you enable this radio button date, the date unit got enabled. So we'll just put as day. And here before that, let's put the starting date. Let's put as 26 September 2025. Okay, and let's go here, series, columns, day, and the step value is 1. And stop value here we have to provide a date format. Let's put September 2026 until what date you want to create. Okay, so now if you see here, it has started from 26 2025. It created until 2026. Okay, this is one of the easiest ways to create a date. So now let's align with this. If you see here, how many lines are here, or how many rows? We have 366 rows here. So let's go to series. Let's select column. Start value is 1, and the stop value is 366. So if you see here, you have created serial numbers for serial numbers as well. So we have created two set of data. Let me serial number and date. Okay. Now let's put the third data set, day. So you want to know which day this particular date belongs to. Okay. So there is a way. I mean, you can just go to the calendar and find it. Otherwise, there is a formula to do that. The formula is equal to. Whenever you want to put a formula, you have to start with equal to in the particular cell. Text, open the bracket, select the date, comma, open the inverted commas, DDD, 4 times D, enter. So 26 September 2025 is your Friday. You just click over the cell and you can get the days for all the dates, whatever you have, it's there in the range for next 1 year. So now what we can do here is, for example, all these are work days. Okay. For example, if you see here Saturday, Sunday, also we also have Saturday, Sundays here, right? Suppose if you want to have only the weekdays, this is what you can find in that series formula. You can select this range, go to series, fill series, select weekday over here. Column, date, range you are selected, weekday, just click OK. See here, the Saturday and Sunday goes off. 26th is your Friday, Saturday, Sunday goes off, and the next day is 29th September 2025. So this is how we have created the data for three data set. I mean, basically serial number, date, and weekday. Okay, now let's create a data set for month. Okay, the one what you see here, right? Month. So for that, what we need to do here is, this month is not related to the existing data set. Okay, month is a standalone. Month and year are standalone. So let's put the month here and put 26 September 2025. Okay, and we'll select a range. Go to series, click series, columns, date, month, and step value is 1. So what happens if you see 26 September 2025? It just skips to the next date. That's 1 month, 26 October 2025, followed by 26 November 2025. So that's how that's the functionality of this month. Suppose if you want to put a day here, let's do it again. Text d. So it is a Friday. Suppose if you're clicking this, 26 September is a Friday. If you see here, 26 September is a Friday. Yes. 26 October is a Sunday. So it will not be available here, right? Because it is a weekday. It is not available here. 26 November, it's a Wednesday. Just go here. 26 November, yes, it is a Wednesday. So this is how you can just put the, for example, you can put the serial number here, and you can just put start this series. Just put 10 column, right? So that's how we create a third data set. I mean, for month, create a data set for year. Let me put the year here, 26th September 2025, and let's select this range and go to series, columns, date, select year. Step value is 1. You click OK. We see here September 2025, followed by 2026, 2027, 28, 29, 30, 31. Before we end the session, we'll see one more functionality of fill series growth. Okay, so just put these initial value as 5, and let's go to let's select a range here, and let's go to the series, columns. Instead of linear, let's put as growth, and step value as 5. We see here it just increases by multiples of 5. 5 into 5 25, 25 into 5 125, 125 into 5 625. So that's the functionality of growth. So like this also we can create a data set for growth. So basically we have come to the end of the session, and we have seen the fill series method to create the data. We have a shortcut key also to go directly to this fill series. Instead of navigating through the menus, so we can type in alt HFIS. So it directly goes to the fill series tab. So this is a shortcut key, alt plus F plus, sorry, H plus F plus I plus S. Okay, this we are concluding today's session. The idea behind this particular Excel book is we want to introduce to the persons who are not aware of Excel at all to the very basic features, and from there onwards we continue towards the other advanced features of Excel. So if you find this particular course helpful for your friends or relatives or students who want to learn Excel, please forward this video to them. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you in next video. Until then, keep learning. Happy learning. Thank you.